The story of a people is told best by those who live it out daily. And when the history of that community is informative, inspirational, and insightful, it should then be shared with the world. The Clio Exchange does that.
Contact was when we had to make sure that they were still in their positions, and we had to send out patrols every night. And you had to go until you contacted the enemy, until they fired upon you.
Is that right?
That's right. And they, in turn, were doing the same things. They would send out patrols,
Okay.
and made contact with us. Mm-hmm. And so that's when you get somebody killed, 1 or 2 a day, or maybe. But every night you knew somebody had to go. Somebody had to go on patrol.
Now, was there a special squad just for that, or everybody could be called?
No, it was a special group, but it could be anybody.
Okay.
And that's where I established a strange reputation as being a good person to have on patrols. And
why was that?
Because I had an attitude that if you got to go, let's go. Let's not sit around and worry about it. And the lieutenant sensed that, and he wanted me to be with him.
Okay. Now, you won a Bronze Star doing all this.
Right.
Tell me about that.
Well, we were going to launch, this is late on in the war, there was a major attack to be launched. And General in the rear wanted some information, and he said, to get the information we need to capture some enemy troops. And so they'd been sending out small patrols, and nobody had captured any. So they sent down an order and said they're going to send out 2 companies, and one of them was going to be our company. And they said, you go until you capture somebody, and if you don't capture them, don't come back. Keep going. And it's supposed to be at night. And so the Germans are set up on this mountain, and we're to go up there until we capture one of them. So at this particular time now, I had been promoted. I was no longer a scout. I was what they call a staff sergeant. And my position was to be a free roamer. I could do anything I wanted to do, whatever I thought was necessary to be done. I could make my own decisions. And so my decision was to get up this mountain as fast as we could, because we got a whole company strung out, and if any firing starts, we don't know where we are, we don't know how to get back. Only the company commander knows the real route. And so there'd be mass confusion, you'd get a lot of people killed. So I thought if we could get up there quickly and get somebody, we could save a lot of lives. Well, I walked up on the soldier in the dark, as close as I am to you, before I saw him and before he saw me.
This is a German?
A German. And he threw up his hands, and he had a machine gun sitting there. And in the cave behind him, they must have had 15 or 20 soldiers sleeping. He was on guard. And he threw up his hands.